Hello. Today I want to talk to you about the full moon at 16 degree in Leo that will be exact February the 5th at 7:28 p.m. CEST. February is an easy month, it's beautiful, there's no major planetary aspects because they will take all place in March when Saturn enter Pisces and Pluto enter Aquarius. The moon will appear full in the sky for about 3 days, from early Saturday morning to early Tuesday morning. Astrologically, full moons are times when emotions peak and intensify so that tensions could be released. The sun and the moon oppose each other in the sky, and this generates a pressure and a tension that affects our being on every level: physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. And this happens usually for the 2 weeks following the full moons. It is the moment of manifestation of the seeds planted during the new moons. Here we can gain more awareness to release any energy that prevents us from fully manifesting our visions, our project, thus helping us to materialize whatever we were germinating. During this full moon in Leo, it's really important to be grounded. So ground yourself because things can happen quicker than you can imagine. In fact, the moonlight now illuminates what is no longer stable, what needs to change. But it offers also lightness, reminding us to not to be rigid, to be flexible, to move freer and more aligned with our most authentic self. Open-mindedness and flexibility are the tools you need to adapt to unexpected change that may arise. In the Aquarius season, we may feel a little bit detached, but the full moon in Leo reminds us of what we are really passionate about. When we experience the lower energy of Aquarius, we can become overly critical of others and their ideas, especially those in position of authority. So instead of helping change what we don't like in the world through creative collaboration, that is the better Aquarian energy, we stiffen ourselves in judgment, thinking that only our ideas are true and valid. Emotional detachment, lack of commitment, and a strong need for independence can lead to relationship problems now. This moment needs a lot of patience and sensitivity, but our first instinct may be to rebel or to run away from emotionally demanding situations. The energy of the sun in Aquarius and Uranus that rules Aquarius, they are pushing us to connect with our fellow beings, especially at the level of ideas, and to contribute to the betterment of society. These vibes aren't just about creating a better future for everyone. You will also need to act on your goals with a healthy self confidence to truly succeed in this cosmic climate. You may feel eager to live according to your passions during this lunar cycle, focusing on the truth of your heart. Part of caring for the heart is listening to it. However, following the heart can make us feel vulnerable. The heart contains all of our emotions, but also our wounds, including pain, regret, or fear. So you can feel now where you have sacrificed your uniqueness to feel accepted. But the heart also contains our joy, our love, our gratitude, generosity, and compassion. Not only for the others, not only for other people, but first of all for yourself. So that you can fully express yourself in front of the world without fearing of being rejected. Try to feel that places inside you where you feel most weird, different, or unacceptable. It could be related to a moment you experienced as a kid or as an adult, maybe presenting some of your thoughts or creation in front of other people and feeling ridiculed or judged, feeling embarrassed, ashamed, or feeling inferior. This moment they just recorded deeply within you and may have scarred into you conforming to others or pulling you back even before trying to express who you are. Now you can observe and give some attention to this part of you. Can you go back to the center of yourself and not stay in these little parts that are not your true center? Do you allow these parts that are deeply buried in you, which are actually the most creative ones, to inspire you to reach the full realization of your uniqueness? Leo reminds us that we are all unique in our own way. We each have a unique set of talents that needs to be honored and shared with those around us. And this full moon is asking you to accept and love yourself for who you are. You don't need to do anything, you don't need to accomplish anything or create anything just to be loved. Because the divine calling of Leo is just to be in self. This moon helps us to feel our truth and, more importantly, help us to feel our hearts. Leo is the king of the zodiac, and his qualities are generosity, strength, love, and a natural leadership. This is a moment in which you can do great gestures, but if they start from the ego and not from the heart, there can be conflicts or separations. Approaching life with integrity and avoiding self centered behavior is the key to work best with this flow of this full moon. The ego is tied to the mind, and the mind evaluates how we should behave in the world and how others should see and welcome us. But when we align with the lower energetical side of Leo, we can become bossy, or we can need approval, or we can feel insecure. So we seek external confirmation instead of feeling our true power that lies in the heart. Under this moon, matters of the heart can be under stress because we will want, even in the most solid relationship, to rediscover the excitement of falling in love and the passion we had when we were younger. Each full moon illuminates a specific house in your birth chart, so it brings into focus the area of life where you will most easily experience this energy. In this case, this full moon in Leo square Uranus in Taurus, and in astrology, a square marks a point of tension, of friction. Leo and Taurus and Aquarius too are fixed sign, and they want to do things their own way, and they don't listen to advice or suggestion. Uranus is the planet of rebellion, of change, of innovation, the new, the unexpected. So the square with this full moon can offer you the opportunity to radically change behaviors that don't allow you to be true and to shine your light. You can ask yourself if you're true to yourself or you're acting like you think you should act. Low self esteem, stubbornness, or even a refusal to change could lead to sudden changes that can come from outside and can create disruptive effects to close relationship, especially love relationship, or to friends relationship, or other things in your life. But if you act with self awareness, open mindedness, and flexibility, you will be able to reap exciting opportunities and a renewal that will free you and allow you to be able to be exactly what you are. Venus and Mars brings a little more drama to the day because just the day before the full moon they form a square that is a tension aspect. So emotion can be heightened at this time, and they can be threatening to trigger mood swings, turmoil, conflicts, and they can take a toll on relationships that are already in a crisis. Mars is also very active in this full moon because it forms a sextile and a trine to the sun and the moon. And these are aspects that are really, really helpful if you can use them mindfully. So things could therefore proceed very, very quickly, and it's good to remain flexible and very, very ready to change. This full moon asks us also to balance the desire for attention with the ability to give attention to others. You can ask yourself, how can I bring my own contribution to the community? How do my action impact society? This full moon teaches us to embrace the community while we remain ourselves. And the other thing that this moon is teaching us is that we need to go back to the heart. The mind is trying to convince us that we are in control, but it's the heart that is really in control and can carry us forward. The heart is the only one who knows the direction to take in order to align us with our light purpose. And the heart also knows how to connect with the infinite wisdom available for us in the universe. So if we act from the heart, we feel fulfilled in our life, we have confidence, and we can move always in alignment with the heart of the universe. The only thing you need to do in this moment is to ask yourself if you are truly happy in a given situation or relationship. If you're not, then you already know that it's time to change and maybe to start again in a different direction. The full moon in Leo is the time to find what really makes you shine and embrace that part of you despite the fear of rejection. You can ask yourself how you do present yourself to the world if your weirdness and uniqueness are freely expressed. And also, you can think about what is the worst thing that could happen to you if you were the most authentic self. Find the truth in your heart and radiate it out into the world, appreciating the uniqueness of every human being and share your gifts with generosity because Leo is a generous sign. When we attune to the higher energy of Leo and Aquarius, we connect to our higher self and also to the universal consciousness. Here, the mind and the heart are fused in love, and from here, you can draw all the knowledge and all the strength to fully express the beauty of your soul by radiating it out into the world. I wish you that the light of this moon can reflect and intensify the light of your heart. I'll see you in next video. Have a happy, happy full moon. Bye.